Hey guys, name's Fen. Welcome back to Let's Play Some Thief Missions. This is Heartcliff Islands, a mission by Qolelis. Qolelis? It's a cool name. And one that I've recently been rather stuck on, so let's play it again and I'll get stuck again. It's just so great, you guys. And oh my god, I'm going to play on expert because expert is expert. Heartcliff Islands. Everything so far is unfolding as planned. Now get out of this prison to get started on the rest. Optional. The guards confiscated everything they could find. Get a blackjack, a bow, a sword, and a pair of lockpicks. And some throat drops. Optional. These islands were the last known location of a Captain Heartcliff, leader of a gang of pirates. Find her hidden treasure. The Foreseer is what your employer is paying you for. Find it. Optional. You don't want to stay here longer than necessary, but getting a bit of extra loot won't hurt. Get at least 4,000. When you're done with everything else, leave the Heartcliff Islands. Oh, yeah. This is a really, really cool mission, despite me not knowing how to finish it and so forth. But we'll find that out together. So, one thing about this prison, which I'll sort of mention in a moment here. This mission was released knowingly with a few quirks because I guess Qolelis couldn't finish it because of some other obligation he's being all secretive about. So you open a heavy loaf and there's a metal file. So there's a couple of bugs that we just have to kind of scoot around, but it's like, yeah, it's pretty awesome still. So use this metal file. And then you open the bars. Now, what you're supposed to do is to just do this a bunch of times until you get the bar. But like, I didn't know that the first time. I thought that it was just closing it, opening it, closing it, opening it. It was just going to do that forever. So I just went and left it, and I didn't get the bar. Wow, good at talking. And then I came back way later, and it wasn't probable anymore. And I wanted the bar for something I don't even frickin' remember. Yeah, so that's that sorted tale. I know I'm known for my jump cuts, but I've been feeling like I've just been doing it a little too wantonly recently, so yeah. This is actually pretty cool, because my volume seems a little low. Maybe it's just me. Because you start out without no weapons and you gotta find no weapons and stuff, and like, that's sometimes pretty neat. There's a rat, I could use that as a weapon, I could thwack it against someone's face and he'll go like, ah, a rat! Exactly like that. And I'll just be like, ha 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 ha. Yeah. So, I do kind of know how to get around. I'm sure my audio is too quiet here. Just a second. No? I guess not. You get medals and awards in the army. And you get to stand outside in the grass and in the trees. It's a pretty great job, but unfortunately I actually kind of forget where I want to go first. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Here.
I heard that. Show yourself.
So,
I'm not kidding around.
us we go to New York and oh yeah, there's these cameras around. This is a pretty dangerous place. It's a prison. You might wonder not that it's a dangerous place. There's isolation with a whole bunch of switches that do nothing except for one. It turns the lights on, so I guess if you got an aversion to having a light turned on, you may not wish to be in this chamber for some reason. I don't really know why somebody said that, possibly, but anyways, yeah. What you want to do is get around back of a guy. That's what you want to do. And I think, in fact, I might actually want to just go back up here. We'll be coming to these pipes later, and I'll be speaking an amusing anecdote about them. But that will be for later. First, I'm not even going there either, am I? I gotta retrace my steps exactly as I did. Yeah.
What's that I see?
See, this mission, particularly on expert, is really tricky and pretty difficult. But it's also got a pull. Uh-oh. And you keep wanting to go back in. Hang on. Oh, this isn't the place I'm remembering. Never mind, I thought I would get some equipment and possibly get lucky there. Oh yeah, no blackjack. And also, you gotta kind of like open the cells, which I don't remember which position is open. Actually, even, darn it. Well, I guess it's It's this, I don't know. Maybe opening my cell caused the bar to become unfrommable, and maybe it would become frommable again if I were to close it back up or something.
Hello?
I don't know, but you can just kind of steal these guards' food. It's a food bag, you know, they don't shoot. They don't shoot. They are friendly that way. They don't just pile you up random food, they just give it to you in a food bag. It's efficient, if perhaps slightly less interesting. Also, it takes forever to load because this mission is just one of those missions that takes forever to load. Just in case you wanted to know if it does. Oops. Well,
strange noises.
there's your answer, but you can't take their liquid because it's invaluable. It's not valuable to anyone except them. It is specifically tailor-made for their biology. It's a rather expensive way to make food. And also unnecessary because most people don't have a different biology in any significant way. But, you know, they didn't know that back in these old times. Hey, turn around, please. Oh, these random guys, I'm telling you. It lets me not totally memorize the game, and that's horrible. And since I open all these cells, I can access all these dead and knocked out people with that guy wearing some red pajamas. And you know, other people and so forth. And this kind of looks like Craig's Cleft, because I guess it's Craig's Cleft's twin sister city. Why are there no brother cities, huh? Why are there no brother hooves, socials? That's racist. Oh, anyways. Oh yeah, I can't even take this guy out, but maybe I could, you know, still go in here to like open up some cages, which could be useful. One of these days, maybe one of these long days, one of these cells will contain something other than just like lol, a prisoner. I don't know why a cell would contain something other than a prisoner, but, you know, hey, this is just the risk you take when doing these things. Doing is very risky, especially in the metaphorical sense. Oh, I don't like what I'm seeing there. I'm afraid. Whoa. That's the sound of me breathing. That's how you breathe. It's good. But anyway, yeah. To give my totally preemptive review. Great job on the mission. I don't even know what the ending is. Actually, there's multiple endings, so that's like crazy. Normally, I'm just like, oh, multiple endings. Whoa, did somebody yell? Don't yell and shout at the sky. You're not some crazy machine with a nitrous vault. How does the guy in Dark Mod World even know what nitrous is? I barely even know what nitrous is. I think you might want to put oxide after it, but even then I don't really know what it is, so hey, whatevs. So these cells may or may not serve some sort of a purpose later, but never you mind, we'll just be ignoring that. There's the old style camera. This is Heartcliff. It's got this MS Paint smiley face on it. I swear that's what it is, or it kind of looks like a cucumber as well, but never mind that. I am trying to go, like, somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, normal and hard and expert, there's, like, really different. Like, some missions it's just like, oh, you know, number of AIs and so forth. Wait a minute, you don't have a key on you? I thought you had a key on you. That's strange. I could swear you had a key on you. If it's not you, then who is it? This is expert, right? Is it random? Oh my god, I'm already forgetting things. Do I have a key? No. Where the heck do I get it then? Seriously and honestly,
I hear you there.
Oh shit.
Come on out.
Maybe it's this guy. Oh no, I'm in serious trouble now. Yeah, it's this guy. Whatever. Did any of you idiots lock the ventilation grills when we evacuated the lower levels? You were all running around like scared little girls, so I doubt it. You'd better take your trembling little footsies down there and check. Captain Hardwood. Yeah, lock the doors, stand at your post, do this, do that. Captain Tafferwood, more like it. That is not how you make a joke about the very obvious pun. Maybe he thought it was too obvious, huh? Maybe. So, this door's... Oh my god. Shut up. This door is, interesting because it's like a double door, and you gotta do something crazy and fun and entertaining with it, such as pressing the alarm. But, oh, you got your friends looking for me, do you?
You can't hide for long.
Now this is tense. This is the kind of tense gameplay you get when you don't just reload and cut all the time. Just saying, so it's got these accursed little metal doorway thingies. So anyways, now that I'm done stealing that confiscated goods key, I can go to the confiscated goods. But before that, I'm going to take a short detour down here and see the spooky, eerie door that just will not open to cell block 1. But there's a rat behind here. Guess I can't do anything with him yet, but I will later on, so hold your horse faces on that. Do not put them on. It's very cliched, and why would you ever do that unless you were the maker of high-tech programs that make a ton of money? Confiscated goods. I move the shrunken hand to the armory while we decide what to do with it. It must have some use, because why else would anyone want to carry such a thing? I guess we'll find that out later on, or later on, if you like. So... this particular level, this contains some goods, but perhaps not all of them. But there is a crate. You may find this crate to be utterly and completely non-suspicious, but you'd be a fool! A fool that needs to be reprimanded post-haste and pell-mell, which I was surprised to learn is not just shorthand corruption of pedal to the metal. It's something else completely. I was sure it would be that, but maybe I'm just a strange one. A strangeoid, you might like to say, if you're also such. So I don't have my blackjack still, so that's the thing. Now, the thing about this crate...
strange.
Well, perhaps I'll just explore this area a little more before, before just trying to use that crate in a way that... in a way that I might regret. Oh, yeah. That humming. Yeah, I don't want to regret using a crate. That would be bad. Of course, I'm never going to regret going into this room. It's a nice, pleasant, peaceful room with not a note, but rather just a shackle. I thought it was a note. Silly me. And I guess... here is the place with yet another rat, but this one's living instead of dead. What could be the meaning? I don't know, but I'm loving this. Yeah, so you go down here and there's all this singing and there's some sort of stuff going on there, blood flying through the air, who knows. Do not enter unless you have very good reason to. There are things down here you don't want to mess with. If you need to enter, remember to protect your ears. The voices may seem friendly at first, but they'll make you go insane if you let them. And don't kill the guards. They may look grim at the moment, but they're your pals. Captain Hardwood. The preservation of hardwoods is a very important subject to him, so much so that he changed his name to Hardwood. Now, Tony, I'd like you to start first. Ha! You ain't gonna take that bit of copyright infringement in your algorithms, YouTube, are you? Ho, 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 ho! No. Now, obviously, that's an evil thing. I don't want to go around there. Ever. Except I guess I will, because evil things are just the fun of it. This... is some sort of secret door, obviously, because it's slightly different looking than the rest of the wall. I totally just found that out. But, yeah. So I have unleashed the horror. But, it's a friendly horror, you know, ain't no thing. It's fine to be unleashing it. No problem. And, for some reason, this vent... Spoilers, I thought that all the vents were locked tight on expert. This is, oh my god, no wonder people were talking about getting out of the prison through the vents. Oh, god, so now there's 3 different ways out. Okay, I'll explain them all later, okay? Yeah, don't go through these gates unless you have good reason. So I can open these gates up, right? I guess I'll open them. And I guess those are just both of them. But I won't go there yet because I may need to protect my ears for some reason. So, okay. One way out of the prison, I guess, could be this vent here, which I had no idea was just randomly unlocked. Or not. Wait a minute. I can't even see. Oh. I'm gonna need a light. But in order to get a light, I'm gonna have to go into that place where I need to protect my ears. But in order to protect my ears, I'm gonna have to go into a completely different place. You don't have to protect your ears, of course. It's actually, I should probably just go down there and demonstrate what happens if and you don't. If I can find where it is somehow. Oh yeah, here. Because it's pretty neat looking. I don't know how many of you guys go and play the latest missions when they're released on TTLG. How many of you guys go and play the latest missions when they're released on TTLG? Let me know in the comments. Because I'm genuinely interested. And, whoa, yeah. So that's a guard or a hammer. Not at all a guard. What are you even talking about? So there's this gorgeous singing. And, the singing will, see, you can't tell, but my controls are getting reversed halfway through. I'm not actually changing forward to backward. It's doing that for me now. You can just kind of keep going and fiddle around with the keys, and you can actually get through. But in order to do it quote-unquote properly, you got to get the hearing protection, which I didn't do the first time because I kind of just, like, didn't have no idea. So, I could try to, like, not use a lamp and go through here, which is pretty crazy sounding if you ask me. Uh-oh. I'll be honest with you, I don't really want that. Hey. Hope we didn't lose a bunch of progress. Oh my god, this is how long it takes, you see? No, okay, I didn't. Great, so I will then show you the other two ways that I know of that you can escape this hell pit. And again, like, one of them, you gotta be, like, kinda clever, or you can read a note telling you how to do it, but I think that note comes much later. It's really odd, you know? You kind of gotta go down to that place where you need the hearing aid. So anyways, this door here, there's camera, I'm telling you. That door, there's like an airlock type door. You see there's like a closer door, and like if you open one of the doors, then the other one closes. I guess I'll show you here. And
Someone making noise?
you open one, you open that one's closing, and then this one's gonna open. So what you gotta do, if you want to get out this way, is to use this this crate here to crate. You know the crate I'm talking about. This one right here. You use this crate to block this door. And, so the one of the doors is blocked so you can just run through it. However, I'm going to use this crate for a different purpose. Because this is the way that I got out before. And I just want to show you. Like, this seems like it's definitely an intended method. Maybe not the primary one, but there wouldn't be pipes up here if you weren't meant to have the possibility of... Where can I put this down safely here? Oh, jeez. Of course.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, you get noticed if you put it down. But regardless, oh no,
Out here now.
that's not
I'm
good.
not kidding.
This is the play for people who like to see me actually play. I imagine those people exist. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer liking to see me play or liking to see me pay no respect to the game at all and talk. By which I mean that's a very exaggerated way to put it. But hey, I don't ever talk to you guys, and I feel bad. Like I just play stuff without ever asking anybody anything these days, and I don't know, let's have a chat and let's discuss things, you know? I mean, God, what do you guys want to see me play? I mean, is there any mission y'all want to see, or a game or something? You know? Home Lawns, Escrow? I don't know. Oh, and that's right in this. That's completely the wrong place for that crate. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, oh. Let me know in the comments if you find that piss off annoying. Okay, that was kind of a joke, but like, yeah. So I gotta, oh man. Blackjack. How did I do this before? A blackjack. Where's the blackjack on expert? Where is it? I don't remember. No, I do remember. How the hell did I do this? Did I really? Oh. Man. You guys will forgive me if I just simply cut this guy's walk cycle out, right? Maybe, but I'm not gonna do it. Hey, go away. Turn. Thank you. Put this crate down again. I don't know how I did this. I must have put this torch out. Even though I've only got one water arrow, I must have done it. Is there not more than one in that freaking vault? Yeah. So you kind of put it down there and don't get hurt that time. No, you do. Okay. And then you
Come back here and fight.
get up onto these pipes. That guy, there's just not much to be done about him, you know? He's just gonna freak out and get angry no matter what you do, so...
I hear you now.
Shit. Not cutting out these loading screens. This is the genuine experience, man. The real article. The true thingamabob. Okay, good. So you got to be real careful.
You can't hide for long.
Oh, shit. Shit. It's not good. But then you could turn the cameras off. And then you can, like, run really... Shoot, that guy saw me. And I missed a bag of food over there. It's horrible. But yeah, now the cameras are off and... Now I can escape the prison, so... Still don't have a key for these. This confiscated goods key, it's now on a keychain because there's a keychain around here. And also rats often have coins. And now I can explore down here. It's been a while since I've played a mission non-blind, I think. It's interesting. So there's a bloody door, and again, you can't open it with the metal bar or with the keychain, and I don't have no lockpicks because if you read the description, it's all about getting in here with no lockpicks. That's what it's all about. And I think that, like, turns a light on down there. Yeah. So I'll be coming back to all these places later on, but first, got to make my escape proper, right, and good. Where is the opposition that is meant to be up here? There he is. So I guess I've got a map I should... look at. I always forget. The main island is surrounded by undercurrents, sharks, and whatnot, so don't even try to think about trying to swim your way to freedom. Instead, there's a ferry line leading to another island, which is the only way in and out. And there's a bunch of stuff there. And this is the other island. This island is located to the west of the main island and connected to it by a ferry line. Due to pretty hostile surroundings, this is the only way in and out. I can't draw you a map because everyone who's not on guard is blindfolded or even sedated when passing through, but crossing it doesn't take long, so it's probably pretty small. Crossing the island doesn't take long? Oh, hey, just because the ferry line to an island is short does not mean the island itself is small. It could be massive, such as the island I'm on now, Vancouver Island, which I used to think was smaller than every country in the world, but that was when I thought that every country was as big as Canada because, you know, hey, hooray for ignorance. Oh yeah, pounding that 2 key, but it's not doing nothing. If you would be so kind, sir, please. This is real Thief gameplay, yeah, you see? But, yeah, if you want real Thief gameplay that's, actually giving some time to the levels and sort of not just cutting around all day like the crazies.
There's nothing there.
Go watch Nexus Lead 'em or something, or if you want ghosting, go watch, Katrinas. Is it Lead 'em? Why you guys have unpronounceable names? Ugh, it's mean. Oh.
There.
Shh. Okay, well, I've escaped the prison. Probably through a way that you're supposed to if you really want to, but probably not the main way, so... Oh my god, even the plate is takeable. Wow, these hammers... Wow, there's a trap door in the floor. Wait a minute. There's a switch for this? I'm pretty sure there must be a switch for this around here somewhere. Ah. And for some reason, here, there's some holy water. But I don't have any water arrows, which is weird. I would very much like to acquire some more because they're actually a very rare commodity. There must be some more because I remember having more. But anyways, now that I've escaped the prison, I think I'm going to leave it here. So, see you guys next time for more of playing the part of this when I'm not stuck. And bye for now. Oh dear, look at this mess of saves. Slaughter that heart.